What's going on, everybody? Wilson here, your spiritual hype man, and super happy to be back. I'm happy to have you back as well. Hope you're having a great day, and just remember, it's the thoughts in our head. We got to learn how to shut them off when we're not feeling so hot or we're not feeling great about what we're doing. Either that or, obviously change the prompts, the questions that we ask ourselves, what we're thinking about, right? So it's what we're thinking about in the moment. And I would say part of getting better at that is taking time to figure out how to become present in the moment, right? Because I feel like most of the things that we worry about are either in the past or in the future. And how are things, how are we going to meet certain expectations? How are we going to meet certain deadlines? How are we going to meet certain, things that we've sort of already decided or put it out there that we were going to do or looking to achieve. And or biohack, just jump in the ice bath, right? I'm a big believer in ice bath and what that does. I think it's awesome and important. So you can always do that. You can always biohack, go outside for a bike ride, walk, and just do something physical, right? Like you just biohack your system of how you're feeling, and go out and do something like that. So that's what I have for you. Like always, I'm hoping that you're in a great state, and if not, and if you're in a state that you need a little encouragement or motivation, I hope that this one helps. In today's episode, I want to talk about. I think this is something that I've throughout life have understood, but it's been very clear to me most recently because I put it very simply. And my aha moment was a very simple aha moment, so I hope it helps. And with anything that we do, okay, or we don't do, you're either going to do it or you're not, okay? And so this goes out to anything in life where we keep talking about it, right? And to me, I feel like we keep sometimes just like talking shit. It's like, I know I need to do this, I got to do this, and we talk about it either to ourselves or we talk about it to other people around us, just to kind of get this like support of like, oh yeah, you can do it, or yeah, that sounds cool, or that's a great idea. And I know, like, for example, for me, it's been a couple things. It's like, and it could be simple, right? It can go anything from macro to like, or big to you, from your business to even doing laundry. Or for me, it's like, right now it's the garage. It's the garage, and there's other things, right? There's other things that I need to get done that I keep saying I'm going to do. And it's like, dude, just stop fucking talking about it. And this is my own internal talk to me. It's like, just stop fucking talking about it. You're either going to do it or you're not going to do it, right? Stop wasting time talking about it. You want to do it. It's already in the back of your head. It's in there. Like, it's part of your list. But stop talking about it until you fucking do it, or just don't do it. You know what I mean? And be okay with the fact that you're not going, that you're not going to do it, right? But don't complain that when you go to park the car, there's not enough space to get out, or your equipment's there and the motor, like whatever I complain about because the garage isn't clean or organized as I'd like it to be. Stop complaining about it. So I realized that it's very simple, and it actually has helped push me or motivate me to actually do some of the things. I haven't cleaned the garage yet, but I will. So yeah, I'm just going to stop talking about it. I'm going to do it, right? Like, I'm going to do it because it's either I'm going to or I'm not, and I know I am. So I will, right? Now, the same thing. So that was, I would say that was my aha moment when I just, I don't know. It was just a simple way of understanding, like, you're either going to do the thing that you say you're going to do or you're not. And until then, stop talking about it, stop complaining about it, and just be okay not doing it, or just fucking do it. Like, it's very, very simple, and I think when it comes to, the whole changing parts of our own psychological thought process, which then leads to our actions and the emotional interpretation of things, and then the actions on the macro level, saying, right, the nothing changes until you do concept, the change that you're looking to make, it's that very simple. You're either going to or you're not, right? And obviously there's certain things and certain factors that can come into play in terms of like, how much of that influence you've had in the past years of life to then change over, to something else. And this is something I've said before is like, and I break it down in terms of like a dog, right? Like, if a dog has come from a abusive background for the last 10 years and all of a sudden gets adopted into a very nice home with no abuse, like the dog is still going to be affected by those 10 years, and it's going to take them a little bit of time before they get to that level of change, of understanding like, yo, this situation is a little bit different. I react different. My decisions are different. The people around me are different. Like, my situation is different. It'll take some time. So, obviously there's degrees of that, but when you boil it down, when you think about at the end of the day, it's either the dog is either going to change or it's not going to change. And some of the outside factors obviously will come into play, but internally the dog, or in this case us, we make the decision to do it or not do it. And it's very simple. So simple to the fact that, like, I'm going to give 2 examples. One, like, sometimes I walk by and there's something on the floor and I decide not to pick it up. I'm like, all right, I don't have time for it. This is like, I don't need to pick it up. But now I'm like, I'm either going to do it or not. Like it becomes a prompt for me. I'm either going to do it or not do it. And then, like, quickly I'm like, well, why wouldn't I do it if, like, it's going to bother me if I keep walking past and forth and no one else picks it up? So I'm going to pick it up. And now I pick it up. Now I pick it up. You know what I mean? Like, I'm either going to or I'm not. And I know I want to, so I'm just going to do it. And the same thing happened with a few days ago. And this is where my aha moment came in. It was just like, it was a little bit late. Like, sometimes depending on my circadian clock, I go to bed late just based on what I'm doing, how I'm feeling. And at that moment, it was like already 3:00 in the morning, and I was chilling. I was outside looking at the stars. It was a beautiful, beautiful time of just being out there for like an hour and just looking up and looking at the stars and just being present in the moment, like 3:00 in the morning. And then this aha moment came to me. It's like, dude, we're either going to do this or we're not, right? I've been thinking about a lot of the things that we have coming up, the things that we continue to do, how we're building, et cetera, in terms of different factors in our life. And really that was where my aha moment came in. So much so that I came in afterwards and understanding this aha moment that I just started cleaning the kitchen, because the kitchen got to be a mess. Like, I don't want to say like crazy mess, but definitely disorganized, definitely things all over the place. We had food from we went to 4th of July stuff, barbecues, picnics, shout out to all the homies. But we brought some of that stuff home. So some of the stuff was all over, right? So at the end of the day, I was like, okay, well, I'm either going to do it or I'm not going to. And it's going to bother me if I don't, so I'm going to go do it. And I did it. So at 4:00 in the morning, I was cleaning the kitchen. And I got it done. And it felt good. And then there was a positive remark by Patty. She texted me in the morning. She's like, wow, you did a really good job in the kitchen, that following morning. So you see, like, it became, like, the aha moment is now a way that I easily, I guess, filter and interpret what decisions I'm going to do, like what decisions I'm going to make. I feel like at the end of the day, like I said before, we all make decisions that take us throughout our day. And some decisions, or not some, all these decisions get us to a certain outcome, right? Like influence, thought, emotion, action. Action, which is our decisions, create the outcome. So really the focus right now is on these decisions, whether we do or we don't. And at the end of the day, it just comes down to that. You either do or you don't. And so, use that to your benefit. Like, it doesn't have to be that complicated or that convoluted when it comes to making decisions that you need to make or that you want to make for yourself in order to benefit not only yourself, but those people around you. Right? So that's my aha moment. I hope it makes sense. I hope whether you get something from it or you're looking for something like that in terms of decision making or situations. But again, it comes down to a situational aspect of it to a certain extent. But at the end of it, doesn't matter what situation you're in, doesn't matter what decision you're going to make, you need to make the decision whether you're going to do it or not. And I think when you have it that simple in your head or as a prompt, I think the decision making skill improves. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for sharing. I love the comments. I love that you guys are listening. And we're just going to keep building from here. This is going to be a forever thing. We'll continue to maximize the community with positive, motivational reinforcement, talking knowledge, sharing thoughts, sharing ideas, and helping others, feel good about themselves or what they do. Because at the end of the day, we're all humans. We're all the same thing. We're all trying to do the same damn thing. All right, you guys enjoy it. Have a great week. Talk to you guys again soon. And don't forget, nothing changes until you do. Peace.